I'm stressing out. Hey, what's up? Mm, Sit. Go ahead, put your questions. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard like a story like you knew it was like fictional, but you started to like really think about it and be like, you know what, this shit actually might be real because ain't no way in hell it was that damn detailed. While you stress. So I like creepy pastas, and if you don't know what creepy pastas are, creepy pastas are basically these short Right, sorry. But anyways, creepypastas are these short horror stories, right? And it could be written on anything like, horror, sci-fi, but either way, it mainly supposed to surround something kind of freaky, right? And I just got finished listening to one. Um, Basically the basis of it was is that there was a guy that worked in a government facility who had a certain amount of clearance, but he did not have top clearance to be in those, briefing rooms and hear some wild ass shit, right? So he decided to stay after work to do a little bit extra work, and accidentally got mistaken for somebody else, and that person told him to sit in, go in the room or whatever else, and heard basically they played this tape in the story. There was this tape that was played of something that was like done like a long time ago since then, so back in the 50s. And basically there's a bunch of people in the room, including invisible aliens, and they're like, this wasn't a unanimous vote, but anyway, basically it was an agreement that this particular government agency made with the aliens to let them consume humans for a particular amount of time so that the human race does not go extinct, right? Um, yeah, I know that sounds ridiculous, but you would have to listen to the entire thing to understand why I would be stressing, but I just basically gave you um that's real, I believe. Yeah, because here's the other thing too, right? I think I meant nail. No, because here's the thing too, right? Um, I can't even text back. Not even kidding. Well, tell me. Give me a second. Um, mm. But sorry, I had to text my mom back. But I think that I don't know. I don't think certain creepy pastas I think are actually real, and they're being passed off as fictional stories because they are way too intricately detailed to be fake or to be fictional. Like, of course, we can, be very creative and let our imaginations run wild. But the thing is, we gain inspiration based off the shit that we actually see or experience or whatever else, right? Um, because there's always one thing based off of another. That's simple. That's simply just that. But yeah, because the other thing here is too is that you already know I'm a gamer. And no, back in the early 2000s, there was a game that came out called Prey, right? And you play as this guy who gets abducted alongside other other patrons in the bar by these aliens. Basically, you have this alien race that's abducting a bunch of humans all over the world. Either they're farming them or they're conducting experiments or whatever else, right? But yeah, yeah. And not to mention, millions of people we're all over, millions of people per year go missing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. That's why I'm just like, some of this shit I wonder if it's actually fucking real. And I believe in a lot of shit. I mean, look at what we're doing. I mean, I read off of fucking cards and it resonates with a lot of fucking people, so whatever. But like, yeah, yeah, yeah. He wouldn't tell me the story because he said it was really long. Maybe he was capping, I don't know. He probably could have been, but yeah, but either way, yeah, yeah. And yeah. But go ahead and put down your questions, but I don't know why, but my chest, it doesn't feel tight, but I'm just like, I think what it was like, it was that type of story gets you to the edge of your seat and it gives like so much anticipation and you're just like, what is it? Oh, it's that? Is there more? Is there more? What do you mean it failed to send? I have sent things off of here before, so what's the problem now? I feel that. Yep. But yeah. And then to kind of top it off, they it wouldn't tell the name of the alien race, but they had dubbed them God. And the thing is this too is this. So I believe in God, and I have seen him work in my own life. So there's that. However, I would not be surprised in the slightest if the government had also given these other entities that name and stuff like that. Like I know that I know that every deity exists. I am well aware of it. I may not, follow all of them, but I do acknowledge their existence and I respect it. I'm not gonna sit here and be disrespectful. But yeah, woof. Why? How come B won't text me back? Is he done? Let us see. Let us see. As well as somebody else sent me something. Give me 1 second here. All right. Dorothy, you'll be after Namaslay. But let's see here. It was me. Oh, wait, that other thing. Never mind. Oh, okay. How about this? Because I saw your other thing. Hi, Foxy. Foxy, did you send me the thing on PayPal? I'm just making sure because not everybody's like name matches up their username and shit. But yeah, that's gonna take a lot. Okay, that's something I'm gonna show my husband when he gets back. Like, hey, I want you to sit down and listen to this. Bitch, we gonna fry. Anyways, my guy's ancestors love protect me. How come B won't text Namaste back? How come he won't text her back? 2, 3. He might be busy, but let's see. Why? Seven of swords. Yes, Thursday's me. Okay. All right. Foxy, you'll be after Namaste. All right. 7 of cups, Ace of cups, 2 of cups, 6 of wands, the fool. How come he won't text you back? Give me a second here. This damn thing. I just have to get her afterwards. I don't know why that thing was sent. It's because he could be sneaking off, like he's choosing to kind of get away from it. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. So I don't know if there's a new person or something like that, but I don't think there would be, or even if there is, it wouldn't make sense because if there was, this would be in this position and this would be right here. I think with the Six of Wands and the Fool card, I think he's starting to act stupid and be in his ego for whatever reason. The Chariot, he's choosing to kind of move in a different direction right now and kind of like leave you hanging somewhat. I don't know if this is because this person like is trying to control things. Talk about the Emperor, 2, 3. Six of Pentacles, like I don't know if he's like trying to control how much he gives to the situation. Why is he doing this? 2, 3, why? Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. He may, either he feels hurt and doesn't know whether or not to invest. Is he trying to get back at me? Because I was doing that to him last week. Well, that would be petty of him because you had a right with what you told me what he did. You know, with what he did, he wasn't the best person. The Queen of Wands keeps coming up. Is that me? Yes. Queen of Wands talks about, it's not necessarily another woman or anything like that. That's the energy that he perceived you to be in. Queen of Wands can be somebody that's very fired up, can be somebody that's a bit bitchy, very eccentric, basically like somebody that's very passionate. Now, passionate and what when it comes to like if it's anger or love or whatever else, it really depends on surrounding cards. But no, I think it's you. Is he trying to get back? Stop that. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is he trying to get back at her? Is he 2, 3? Justice is here. That popped up. 2, 3. Coming more. 2, 3. Justice. He might be 3 of Wands. Yeah, I think he might be honestly like making you wait and walk away here. Because Justice talks about if you're trying to get back at somebody feeling justified, quite literally. Not feeling like something's fair and wanting things to be fair. So I think he's beginning to act like an asshole, making you wait. Yeah, like 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups, either that or creating distance on purpose. But the thing is that's him being a petty bitch because the thing is too, like, yeah, you may have made this person wait and didn't talk to them much, but after what he did, I don't blame you. This person made you feel uncomfortable in a way that he should not have. So honestly, I think with this, if I were you, I'd cut him off. You don't need somebody that wants to go tit for tat, especially when it comes to shit that they started. I don't really trust this dude as much. I remember when I first read on him for the very first time, he seemed like a good dude, but But that is what I am seeing, my love. What's your second question? Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I am back from it. Anyways, anybody, can everybody hear me? Just making sure before I continue on. Ugh, oh, my chest. Yes, okay. Yes, all right, good. All right. I'm not gonna lie, my chest kind of hurts a little because of what I heard. Oh, God. Jesus. Now, if that's not real, that was a damn good story, but Jesus Christ. Ooh, I'm sorry. You're good. You're good. Whew. It's just one of those things, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it seems intense. It's not like a bad pain. It's just one of those things I'm just like, oh God. Whew. It's like, when you got scared and then you feel your chest is kind of like calming down, that type of thing. It's like 5 minutes later and you're still calming down. It's like that feeling. But anyways, my guys and ancestors. All right, does B have feelings? Let's see. What's his next action towards me, I guess? I'm going to play with him. If he wants to play games, I got games. As soon as I read that, I got the world card. Maybe they want you to leave it behind. I'm going to ask, what are his next actions towards you? What are B's next actions towards? Or what are his next actions towards? Or 2, 3? Whew. The Sun. Shit, 2 of Pentacles. The High Priestess, Ace of Swords, and the 3 Pentacles. So I think he's going to come back and maybe communicate. But he'll be very back and forth about building because by the time he does, you're keeping your energy to yourself. Somebody's of Swords, 2, 3. 4 of Wands. As well as Ace of Swords and 4 of Wands. So that's telling the truth. 4 of Wands. I don't know if he was dealing with a family situation. If not, discard that. But he may come back and communicate maybe about the stability of things and wanting to build. Tell me about 3 of Pentacles though. 2, 3. The Devil. But, oh, I see here. It's not wanting to build. It's just more so like that's coming to clarity about some things. About like, okay, like maybe about the friendship. Maybe it's you coming to clarity or him. Like about like, the friendship, the connection, about how things may be kind of toxic and lacking in certain areas. Is Namaste going to come to that realization? Positive Corpheus, maybe Corpheus, 2, 3. Knight of Cups is this could be a yes. Like maybe in an emotional sense. Tell me more about his next actions, 2, 3. Maybe you kind of just come to the clarity that this person's kind of toxic for leaving you out in the cold, or they're kind of petty. 7 of Wands, Knight of Cups. He also maybe right now he's defensive, but maybe he could come back and try to, I'm getting like emotionally sweep you off your feet. If not like maybe apologize and give an offer. Because right now he's kind of like in his head about you. And with the Queen of Wands, he might just be upset. I'll ask, is he dealing with somebody else? Or is he 2, 3? The Moon. Yes. Yeah, he could be dealing with a water sign. That makes sense. I'm so confused. All right, so basically as far as his next actions towards you, I think he'll communicate with you again and maybe try to apologize to you or try to be really sweet, but you may come to the conclusion that this is actually kind of toxic, as well as he was toxic for, leaving you out in the cold, like really petty. I also get that maybe by the time he does come back, he'll be back and forth about maybe how to rebuild things or how to apologize, because you may close off your energy towards him, and he'll be in his head because he'll perceive you as somebody that's again upset. As well as with that Queen of Wands, since that came out again, I asked, I'm like, hey, is there somebody else? And I got a yes. So he could be messing around with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but usually Cancer heads Queen of Cups, 2, 3. So there's with that. Will he apologize for leaving her out in the cold? Will he 2, 3, or at least explain? Strength, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So I'm getting a yes for either or. 10 by 10 Pentacles, 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. He may be a bit stubborn. Again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is he gonna apologize for leaving her out in the cold? 2, 3. Maybe. I get here that there's something about him being stubborn and in his ego because he did what he wanted to do instead of maybe being responsible. But that's what I get. What's your last one? Is he pursuing someone else? Is that your last one or are you just asking? 1 sec. Okay. Ooh. I was just asking. I mean, I can pull a card. I did see that it's possible that he is. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is he pursuing another person? 2, 3, is he? This one that popped up. No. Is he positive card for yes, negative card for no? Is he 2, 3? The Sun. He might be. And then Queen of Cups after I'm done again. He might be entertaining a water sign or at least talking to one. That's what I get. What's your last one? 2, 3. How does he truly feel about me? Alright. To my guys and ancestors, the lower technique. How does he truly feel about Namaste? How does he truly feel about her? 2, 3. I haven't used this deck in ages and it is totally easy to read with right now. Awesome. How does he feel about you? How does he truly feel about you? 4 Swords, the Chariot, the Emperor, Page of Cups, Judgment. Tell me about the Chariot. 2, 3. Temperance. Tell me about Judgment. 2, 3 here. 3 of Swords, 6 of Wands here. So how does he truly feel about you? I do get that he is thinking about you. He may feel like, you know, you're sweet, but he also kind of observes the way that you tend to move forward, especially peacefully, as well as maybe he feels like at times you go back and forth with your emotions. And you have your Judgment and 3 of Swords here. I don't know if this is him feeling like you hurt him with some of your decisions in the past, or he feels like some of your decisions can lead to heartache. How else does he feel? How else does he truly feel about her? 2, 3. High Priestess, 2 of Wands. He feels like you're somebody that keeps their energy to themselves, like is somewhat mysterious. So I don't think he's really pinpointed who you truly are. And because of that, that kind of makes him a bit nervous and makes him pull back. Talking about High Priestess, 2, 3. Knight of Cups, I see here. Oh, I see. He feels like you only give the emotions that you want to present. So in a sense, he doesn't know how to pinpoint you. How else does he feel? I mean, how else does he feel about her? 2, 3. He gives red flags. I told you. The Lovers, 7 of Wands. How else does he feel about you? He feels like you're very attractive and you know it, but you're very defensive over yourself too. So, you know, very protective. But with the 3 of Cups, he also feels like you're a very social, celebratory person. So again, like he has a bit of a hard time pinpointing your actual personality. He feels like, you know, you're not too open with your energy. He feels like at times you're kind of back and forth with your emotions or your decisions, but you can be peaceful. And this is stuff he thinks about. So, yeah. Yeah, because guys lust over me. Yeah, because a lot of dudes don't know how to... It's almost like, you know, a lot of guys, they don't know how to act around a girl. It's completely embarrassing and creepy. But that's what I get. All right, Foxy, go ahead with any question. Oh, Will you pull one card for me? Sure, about what? Oh, my chest. Will he regret losing me? Sure. One card, yes or no. Will he regret losing? I was like, will you? Two, three. King of Swords. King of Swords isn't somebody that's regretful, but I think I sense there being some anger over you walking away. He'll be very contemplative. I don't think he'll regret losing you, but I think he'll be upset of you walking away if you do. That's what I get. Right, so Foxy. What are Kyle's thoughts of me putting my foot down on everything regarding my feelings and him lying to me? Amen. As you should, Queen. Very cutesy, very demure, very mindful. You're standing on business. Amen. Thanks, babe. You're welcome. All right, so let me see. Kyle. And it's always the Kyles that be doing some weird shit. I don't know why, but it's always them that be doing some stuff. My guys' ancestors will protect me. So, what are Kyle's thoughts of Foxy putting her foot down on everything regarding her feelings and him lying? What are basically his feelings on her standing on business, Lord? Cross up is 2, 3. Period. Amen. Um, Three of Cups, King of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands. What are his thoughts? Yeah, very weird behavior. I get that he's upset and may want to argue with you because King of Wands is here. So King of Wands, mind you, kings are the embodiments of adults that have mastered mature, that are mature. They're supposed to be adults that are mature. However, mind you, Page of Wands and Knight of Wands. I'm just running you through it so you understand this behavior. Page of Wands and Knight of Wands ultimately are immature energies. However, they can be very eccentric, creative, and do what they want. Very passionate, even attractive, but immature nonetheless. So his qualities definitely came out. So maybe he was in his ego about it. So it's almost like a, excuse me, like a la 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 type of thing. Of course, with a Fool and the Ace of Wands, like you're upset over this person being stupid. So I don't know, there are like third parties or something like that. Because Three of Cups is here. Has he filled 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles? He's in his ego about it because I don't know if he thought that you're supposed to be the type of person that stays home and is quiet about shit. Feels like he has more shit to say because you're blocked off. Let's see here. Let me ask. Is he regretful over his actions? Is he? 2, 3? Does he feel bad about them? The Hermit. Yeah, it does stress him out. Like, he knows it was wrong. Will she receive an apology from him? Positive card for yes, negative card no. Will she? 2, 3. She better give you an apology. Three of Swords is a no. Because he may feel hurt about, like, how you came at him, as well as maybe just hurt about the fact that he got caught. That type of thing. What else were his thoughts on it? Like, how does he feel about what she said and everything? How does he feel about it? Okay, that one to fly out. 2 of Cups reverse. How did he feel about it? 2, 3. And maybe he felt like you were going to break up with him. 9 of Pentacles. What else? 2, 3. Maybe he felt like you were going to become completely independent of him, and that kind of pisses him off. Tell me about the Emperor. 2, 3. 8 of Wands, because he really thought that he was supposed to like get away with this and continue doing stuff. So his thoughts on it, honestly, I feel like he wants to argue more because I don't know if he felt like you were supposed to like stay home and be quiet and let him do whatever else. Honestly, he could be upset that he got caught, but he does feel a sense of regret, or at least does feel bad because he knows that he was wrong. So that's what I get. I'm not arguing about that weird shit, exactly. Well, I'm like, you know what? You can sit here and talk to your damn self. I'm gone. Have a nice life. I never yelled at him at all. So I know he was shocked. Yep. I can't believe she stood up to me. Like, yep. I can't believe she did this. Like, I don't know what she thought was supposed to happen. All right. How you can't believe someone stood up for themselves? Well, it's like this. You have some people um, that are so used to getting away with things or whatnot that they get shocked when somebody actually does stand up to them. Either that or they didn't expect to get caught. You know, because some people really think that they're masterminds at hiding stuff. So it could be either or. It could also just be the whole thing if it was just like completely unexpected, like he didn't expect any of that to come out of your mouth that day, and he's just shocked, like you would say anything or whatever else. Like, do people use their brains? Like, when you do that, if someone did it to you, I'm gonna tell you something that my mom told me a long time ago. Not everybody thinks like you know? Because the thing is, you know, what you're saying, it makes a whole lot of sense. But to other people, that makes too much sense. A lot of stuff doesn't really cross their damn minds. That's just that is simply the nature of the beast, right? You will deal with people that are not mindful, that are stupid, that are crazy, that don't give a shit. It's as simple as that. Now, whether or not you want to find out which it is for them is completely up to you. But hey, yeah, this idiot texted me a day after my birthday after not talking to me for 2 weeks. I would have just blocked him. I really would have just blocked him after that. Like, a day after my birthday, really? And it's not because you are not about to one, mess up one, my birthday, then two, I know what's been going on for 4 months without saying a word. Probably didn't expect you to say anything then. It's probably that. Like I said, that's men for you. Oh, my chest. Lord. All right. Oh, just think you're welcome. Yeah, he didn't and fucked around and found out. Don't nobody come out of Leo playing dirty. I guess so. Yeah. Uh, in the meantime, I'm gonna take a breather so my chest can calm down. Anyways, maybe I'll be back on that. I don't know, but anyway, I figured right, it came